All right, next question says, lately I've seen all my estimated 1RMs drop. I've had pain in my left knee and groin, or left groin and knee, which is slowing down my concentric phase and taking some kilos off. That's just how it is. I'm trying to build my groin and knee back up. How much should I drop my intensity to recover? So the first thing that you should do is drop some target weights. It's hard to say how much you should drop those, but I would start with a good 20%. And it depends on how bad it is that, how bad the injury is that you're dealing with. And if it is an actual injury, it's an actual thing that needs some attention to get better, then you need to seek that out. Work with somebody who understands and knows what you're dealing with, who has some knowledge to bring to bear on problems like this. And I think you'll be a lot happier with how fast you return to your normal training. If you don't have anybody around you like that, let me know. I can set you up with our team physical therapist. She'll help you. She works remotely, so she can help you online. And we've had a lot of success working with her. So the first thing that I'd recommend that you do if you're just you don't really have an injury, just some aches and pains, you're trying to let them heal up and work back into normal training, the first thing that you would do would be to lower all your estimated 1RMs. Just in terms of calculating your target weights and whatnot. You would probably want to reduce your RPEs as well, because training at higher RPEs tends, even with regardless of the intensity, regardless of the absolute weight on the bar, training at higher RPEs, it puts those tissues under more stress. So you might want to pull back the RPEs a bit, say a full 1 or 2 points on the RPE scale. In terms of reducing the overall intensity, at that point you're going to be looking at increasing the number of reps per set. Again, it's difficult to say because it depends so much on what phase of training you're in and what you're doing. But a lot of it's based on what can you do, right? So what you need to do in a situation like this where you're kind of dinged up, you need to do things that are pain-free. You need to basically practice pain-free movement. So lighten the weight on the bar as much as you need to practice pain-free movement. Reduce your RPE as much as you need to practice pain-free movement. And then ease back into normal training gradually from there. Most people can use some type of linear progression, to borrow a term, to get back to normal training, at least in the beginning. So I would suggest doing something like that. Start a bit lighter than you feel like you need to, and progress slowly. So I wish I could be more specific. If you can be a bit more specific, that might help as well. But hopefully this gives you something to go on in terms of moving forward, getting back on track with your training. Let me know if you have any more questions.